Hey Taurus-Gemini, welcome into your Pisces season messages. I hope that this reading finds you well and in good spirits. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Gabrielle. Welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Happy to have you all here. And if you are a member tuning in, a special shout out and thank you to you. I love you all so very much. Thank you for your love and support. If you would like to become a member here on the YouTube channel or over on Patreon, those links are in the description box below. All right, we're going to check and see what you got going on here. We have a new deck, The Alchemy of Spirit by Christina Gonzalez. She is an artist that I absolutely adore, and she finally created her oracle deck, and so we're here, we have it, and I'm excited, and it's really cute. So if you're interested, make sure you check it out and support her as well, okay? We're just going to see what the energies are, feel it all out as we do, okay? All right, Taurus-Gemini, let's get into it. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit. What's going on with Taurus-Gemini for Pisces season? Oh, the swamp. 12, okay? Or 3 could be significant. For Taurus-Gemini, the rose. Ooh, 49. Breaking down into 13, so divine feminine energy. 12, 13 could also be a significant number or series of numbers for you. One more. What else is going on here with Taurus-Gemini divine? Thank you. The library. Okay. Okay. So you're learning. You're learning a lot in Pisces season. A lot may be being revealed to you in Pisces season. Number 6, balance could also be finding you in this season. Something about the library feels like the high priestess energy. And the goat, okay? Period. You could have Capricorn in your chart. You could be dealing with a Capricorn connected to it, or something about Capricorn season started all of this swamp rose library energy. Or you've been feeling this energy since Capricorn season. Take it as it resonates, okay? But this does feel like growing out of the mud a little bit. Don't goats like climb mountains in strange and mysterious ways, or ways that like defy gravity? You're like defying gravity. Maybe you just saw Wicked, or maybe you love the musical Wicked, or something about that storyline could be relevant for you right now. Maybe you're emerging from something that you felt was wicked, dark, and malaligned or ill-willed, or some sort of ill intent, some sort of murkiness. Thank you, that's the word. Something was murky here. Okay, let's figure it out, because I'm learning this deck along with y'all, okay? 12. This is a moment of emotions, the swamp, okay? It's time to feel before you act, Taurus-Gemini. The world moves so rapidly that you might feel the need for an immediate response or action, but don't rush your heart into making decisions. It is an illness of today's society that everything must be addressed instantly. Don't fall into this illusion. Take the time to evaluate your feelings. What is your body telling you? How much energy do you have at the moment? How do you feel about it? Allow yourself the time to doubt, think about it, and to sleep on it before acting. Be conscious of your emotions. You don't want to act when they are bursting into energy. Neither anger nor ecstasy are good places to make a decision. Exacerbated feelings can confuse and cloud your vision, okay? So something could be exaggerated here, or like bigger than it really is. Let your emotions settle and weigh your options first, so you can react from a place of serenity and assertiveness. But be mindful that you are wisely taking the time to reflect and not procrastinating on making a decision because you fear moving on. Your mind can be tricky, and what starts as reflection can turn into inaction. Yeah, so analysis paralysis, that Knight of Pentacles energy. Remember, fear is a guest, but it is not a permanent resident, so don't let it get too comfortable. If you've been feeling swamped, then this is your sign to start moving. The hardest part is breaking the inertia. Once you take the first step, things will start moving in the right direction, Taurus Gemini, okay? So when in balance, you're making assertive decisions, being able to handle difficult times, you're being patient, you're taking the time to reflect, and you're even planning ahead. When out of balance, this energy could feel like feeling swamped or overwhelmed, experiencing conflicting emotions, okay, rushing unnecessarily, and procrastination. So procrastination, maybe with all the Neptunian energy, could be your biggest nemesis right now. Don't procrastinate, okay? Easier said than done. Try your very best not to do it. Plan ahead as much as possible. All right, let's talk about the Rose in 49. All right, this is a sign of love and sacrifice, okay? The universe offers you a blooming rose, but it has thorns. This is a reminder that everything in life means a sacrifice. For everything you choose, there is something you must risk. And when it comes to love, choosing to love deeply means accepting the possibility of losing them. Loving means surrendering to the impermanence of life and accepting that every person is a gift that is only borrowed. But it is also important to remember that any kind of relationship requires work and commitment. Yes, you need to learn to let go of many things, but you must also learn to hold on with devotion and give yourself the chance to resolve any conflict before abandoning the ship. And if you must release, do it with grace. Let people go with the same love and light with which they came into your life. Oh boy. So maybe you're feeling conflicted here, Taurus Gemini, about letting someone go or moving on from a relationship or a connection or a partnership or some sort of chapter in your life here, okay? When the rose is in balance, you are feeling devoted, loving fearlessly, and being committed. When out of balance, you might be having, again, conflicting emotions. You might be avoiding intimacy and fearing abandonment, okay? So holding on so tight that those thorns get lodged in your hands, right? So the rose is a very delicate kind of a thing. You got to handle it with care. So again, maybe this is the signifier that there is something that you need to let go of, but, or maybe here, Taurus Gemini, somebody is letting go of you. Okay? Because I feel it two different ways. Maybe that's the conflict. Some of you maybe aren't sure if you should hold on and stay devoted and stay committed, or if it's actually like time to let it go. So we'll clarify that because I think either you might have a pattern of abandoning ships too early, abandoning relationships, leaving too early, or holding on for way too long, staying too long, not seeing the signs of when it's like, okay, this is time to close this off or end this out. Let's talk about the library and then we'll pull tarot to clarify. Thank you, Spirit. All right, the library in the moment of beliefs, okay? So you've reached a burning library, and what may seem like destruction is instead a blessing. Chaos is the door to transformation, and you can take this chance to free yourself from the heavy baggage of limiting beliefs you have about yourself. So maybe all is well and all is great, but it's this fear of abandonment that has you maybe stifling a relationship a little bit. Side note, only take it if it resonates, okay? Perhaps at some point those beliefs were the voices of other people, okay? But you must recognize now how that voice comes from you and follows you everywhere. But there is no place where you can run from yourself, Taurus Gemini, okay? So this is your chance to declutter your spirit of negative beliefs that are chasing you like ghosts, and instead set your attention to build new statements about yourself that are rooted in love and truth. Words and thoughts are powerful, and they can create a prosperous life or a prison for the heart. You'll see how the journey will become lighter as you shed these layers of yourself. to start working on this change, you could try journaling, okay? Writing can be an incredible tool to help you uncover and change these beliefs. So when in balance, the library brings about thinking highly of yourself, being confident, mastering your thoughts. When out of balance, you might be being arrogant, lacking confidence, setting yourself up for failure, feeling unsure of who you are, and acting defensive. Okay. Oh boy, Taurus, Gemini, all right? So that could be the effects of this Neptunian season. Things not really being what they're seen, things being augmented or distorted. And that distortion is just through the lens of your own fear. So maybe you're trying to learn how to master that, or you will be learning how to master that in this season. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure this ain't crooked before I move forward. It's kind of decent. Yeah, all right. Tell me more about this swamp energy for Taurus, Gemini, and Pisces season. The Two of Swords, right? And the Ten of Wands. So you maybe have been burdened with this decision that needs to be made. Or burdened with trying to figure out, do I hold on or do I let go? Do I hold on? Do I let go? Do I hold on? Do I let go? The moon. Double moon energy. Geez, with the moon here. So triple moon energy. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I would say here, Taurus, Gemini, give yourself a little bit more time to make this choice and decision, because with Pisces season, Neptune, all this moon energy, Two of Swords energy, now the Seven of Swords, you might be missing information. You might not be seeing something all the way clearly. And if you make a impulsive choice or decision, you might regret it. So give yourself time to really discern and decipher everything. Let new information come in before you jump to a conclusion. Okay? With love. With all the love in my heart, I promise. But that's what this feels like. Don't jump to conclude, period. Judgment. Don't jump to conclusions. Let this judgment play out. Let judgment call up what you need to see, so then you can make a more informed choice and decision with the Emperor. And then you can act from a more holistic sense of self rather than a fragmented sense of self, okay? Energy between the swamp and the rose here, Spirit. Whoa. Ah. Goodness. Temperance. Beautiful. That's what I mean. Patience. Might not be your strongest virtue here, Taurus, Gemini, and that's okay. That's okay. It's not for a lot of people, okay? But this is an opportunity to learn. This is an opportunity to practice. This is an opportunity to allow things to shift and change. And especially if you do feel that sense of transition, or you are in that kind of a crossroads or feeling conflicted. How could I say this, Spirit? With temperance, it's understanding that emotions come and go, but only the truth will remain. So if you allow those emotions to come and go, rather than fight them, rather than try to act against them, you might have a better result here, okay? You might have a better result. And that does require patience, because feeling the feels is not always comfortable. It's not always fun. But again, it can lead to truth if you allow it to. And that's what it feels like is trying to happen here. Clarify temperance. Thank you. The Four of Wands, right. Let things align. Let it come together. You maybe are used to acting or trying to force it or trying to control it. This can't be controlled. And maybe what I'll even say, Taurus, Gemini, the more you attempt to control it, the more that this energy is going to want to let you go. Okay? It's like the more you chase it, the more it runs. Right. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. With the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit, for the Rose. Death. Right. here's what I'll say even too. Let's say this is a relationship or some sort of dynamic that you're a part of. Whatever this connection was being held up on is transforming. Because you're transforming or they're transforming if this is connection. If it's not, and let's say this is like business or your work and your career, the foundation that career was set on is shifting and transforming. And so you are going to have to shift and transform with it. But how to do that shift and transformation hasn't been revealed yet. The moon. Wait for the judgment call. Let it, again, it's like some of you are tempted to act ahead of time to counteract what you think might happen, and what you think might happen might not be. So then you make an action that then puts you out of alignment. When if you just kind of weathered it, tempered it, stayed in that temperance energy, trust a little bit more. Okay? Yeah, the King of Cups. I feel like with that King of Cups, that's what's hard about this for you, Taurus, Gemini. It's the emotional piece, the Empress at the bottom. It's how do you master your emotions while you wait? Patience might not be your strongest virtue, and that's okay. But this is absolutely an opportunity to learn how to work on it. Because patience is what will bring the wheel of freaking fortune. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You looking at this wheel spinning and you think you know where it's going to land. And so you're already, or you're tempted to already kind of set up for where you think it's going to land. And that setup energy, again, it could pull you right out of alignment because you don't really know. And you know what, Taurus, Gemini, this could be a big one for you. It's okay to not know. Four of Swords, period. It's okay to have peace of mind and be like, yeah, I don't really know how this is going to work out. I'm hoping it'll be for the great. I'm hoping for the higher good, or I'm hoping for this, but I don't really know. Let's wait and see. It's that waiting game that might be eating you up right now. And that's okay. Because maybe it's meant to transform you. It's kind of an opportunity for you in that fixed Taurus energy to really integrate that mutable Gemini a little bit more. Not let the fixed side of you, or the fixed part of your mind or your brain or your body or your energy drive. Drive it. Don't let it drive whatever this is, okay? Four of Swords, it's like peace of mind and know and trust and even think good thoughts. I know it sounds cliche and it sounds so simple, but it truly is a game changer. What you think and what you speak will be, Taurus, Gemini. So don't say anything you don't want to happen. Don't think anything that you really don't want to happen. And that's how the spirit of fear can kind of grab hold. It has you thinking of all these worst case scenarios, and then you're confused as to why worst case scenarios are showing up in your life. It's because you thought about it and you spoke on it and you kept speaking of the fear and the fear and the fear. It's like the rabbit in the wild unknown spirit animal. So concerned that the eagle's going to come down, and they keep talking about it. The eagle wasn't even thinking about eating the rabbit, but it kept saying it so much, it was like, maybe that is a good idea. Do you see what I'm saying? Manifestation. Don't let your worries manifest. How do you avoid that? Surrender. Rebuke even the worry. Nope, that's not going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Like, claim it. Speak it. You got that Taurus energy. That's Taurus, Gemini, Magician, throat chakra. Use your throat, your voice. Okay? Right. Justice in reverse. That's what I mean. If you keep thinking something isn't going to go your way, you keep speaking on it, or you even start moving like something isn't going to go your way, the chances of it not going your way are going to heighten. Okay? So you have more control over this than you think, or you're applying the control that you do have in the wrong spaces. And that's okay. We all got to learn how to do that. Okay? And that's what you're at. Tell me more about the library energy. Why is justice in reverse? Nine of Swords in reverse. Right. The High Priestess. I'm trying to tell you, boo. I'm trying to tell you what you think will be. And that is so specific for you in this cusp. What you literally think will be. What you do, what you think, how you move, how you act will create itself. master manifestors. You truly are. And maybe you're learning that even of yourself. I don't know that you know that as deeply as Spirit maybe wants you to, but that's okay. Maybe that's what this season's about. Maybe you can reflect back and see, ooh, I did kind of call that into existence. Well, I was kind of worried, and then damn, that did show up. Like, you're starting to see the power that you have, Taurus-Gemini, and that's such a beautiful thing. That's such a beautiful thing. 4 of Cups, right. So in recognizing that power, you now can understand and know that if you want things to change, you want something to be different, you have the power to create that. That there is something better and higher here for you, Taurus-Gemini. It's just a matter of you believing you're worthy of it. And that starts with the Ace of Cups. A little more self-love can go a long way. You got the 3 of Cups. The Lovers, that's what I mean. This could be a relationship for some of y'all. Okay? Don't try to control it, Taurus-Gemini. Because that's what's going to leave you in the 5 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Worry, lacking faith. Knight of Wands. So this is an opportunity for you to grow your faith and grow your sense of self-worth. And faith in your ability to create good things. Because maybe some of you are walking around like, no matter what I choose, 2 of Wands, it always goes wrong. If you think that, that's what it'll be. If you think that, that's exactly what will be. That's the energy that it'll carry. So you want to be in the Queen of Pentacles energy. You want to be in the Lovers. You want to learn temperance. You want to be the King of Cups. Think yourself as such. Speak to yourself and speak of yourself as such. And it'll be. Sounds simple, yeah. But it takes practice too. This is your season to practice this, Taurus-Gemini, and I think you'll be grateful for the results that come out of this, okay? If you commit yourself to that practice of patience and temperance and flexibility, okay? So let's get some ending guidance here from the Rumi Oracle, from the Divine to you, what they want you to know about this situation at hand for Pisces season, period. Okay, Al-Uza star of Venus, Taurus energy ruled by Venus, Gemini ruled by Mercury. Okay, so Venus and Mercury could be significant placements for you to focus on right now or be aware of. It says, I am not a handful of worthless dust. Do you hear me, Taurus-Gemini? You are not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. So you know how some people have that idea of the world, oh, we're just little specks of nothing floating around. No, we are way more powerful than that. Way more powerful than that. Yes, there are higher realms, higher energies, of course, but this is also a realm that many, many souls and energy want to make it to, aspire to make it to, despite the chaos of it. So we gotta put a little bit more respect on the 3D. Okay, a little bit more respect on Earth and all that's happening right now, because it is, you're not meaningless, you're not worthless. This life has meaning, your life has meaning, your path has meaning, your existence has meaning and value. And you alone define that, Taurus-Gemini, okay? So your worth and your value is up to you. Set your own price, boo. Okay? Period. Let's talk about it. What else? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too excited about that message yet. Even a small bestling of light is more powerful than the fears of multitudes. There is no need to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. Taurus-Gemini, connect with the love within your heart, rest there, and become wise. Wisdom is in the rest. You gain the wisdom when you rest. You keep moving, you're going to keep moving away from the wisdom. You got to sit sometimes and let it settle in, all right? Okay. Passion of the wild red mother. Ooh. Don't ask the conscious ones about the wine. Behold the glowing effect of it in the eyes of drunks. Ooh, that's tea. Okay. Oh, and with this King of Cups, ooh, okay. Maybe somebody needs to be mindful of their drinking. Okay? Just be mindful. No judgment. Just be mindful. Here's your invitation to lay aside despair, to put aside doubt in the capacity of the human heart, even your frustration and impatience. Come on now. It is time to quit whipping yourself and others, no matter how noble the intention behind the whip may be, and start dancing instead. Here is your cosmic big yes. So if you have been in doubt, Spirit is trying to say, I'm trying to bring in this yes, this good. But if you want to sit over there and sulk, I can't bring it to you because it's not an energetic alignment. Get excited so you can receive it. Open up that heart so you can receive it. Okay? One more message here, Spirit. This was cute. And a new gown, period. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honor was placed on my shoulders. That's what Spirit's trying to do for you. Give you a new gown, new wardrobe, new identity. You are stepping into empowerment in a new way, and it is to be honored. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games. You are worth so much more than that. Be in the dignity of your heart. It is your divine purpose that urges you onward. Trust in what's unfolding. I can't make it up. I've said it all. There you go, Taurus-Gemini. I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for tuning in to this message. Again, make sure you check out the members. We do bonus readings over there on YouTube and on Patreon, okay? Check out the community board as well for updates on this new series and what will be here on the channel. I love you all so very much. Make sure you're subscribed and you like this video. And I'll catch you in our next one. All right? Namaste.